don't
That's a
even
first.
know what that is. But we're live.
We are live.
We'll talk about everything but that.
Yes.
Throughout
And
this.
we're not going to live stream a wrestling show tonight and with low expectations. We have high expectations tonight, and we're going to meet them.
Oh my goodness gracious! I will be totally honest. That was not fun for so many different reasons. That was just not a good show.
No, Raw wasn't a good show. We had a little bit of fun, but even halfway through our show, it was like, man, this Raw is not going to deliver. What the hell?
Yeah, I was like, I'm ready to take a nap. Like I check out during Raw and
so do I
check out during actually all these shows, because at a certain point you get to the same stuff they do, and we'll definitely talk about this when they go into their formula of just doing the same thing over and over again. But SmackDown started with something new. SmackDown started, something old, something new, because Randy Orton comes out and just he's all fired up.
Got a lot of time for SmackDown again.
We did, and boy, I won't say they maximized their minutes because there was a lot going on, a lot of nothing going on, but at the same time, storylines did progress, right? So we got Randy Orton coming out. He starts saying words, and Trick Williams' music hits, and they're really strapping the rocket on this young man. Like, they believe in Trick Williams.
I saw a thing that they called so many people up from NXT and didn't run it by NXT that NXT is scrambling to fill storylines. There's like 4 or 5 people kind of came right fast.
Well,
some you got to see sign contracts on live TV. Some you got to see during a commercial.
Man, boy, that was a misstep. Like,
that was
because that led to all the stories about them not thinking that Javon Evans is a main event player. Like, the kid's 21. He's lean now. Like, and they were saying, people were saying he was too skinny. I thought the same thing about Randy Orton when he was a rookie. When Randy Orton first came in, he had that lean look, like seeing the muscle, and Randy was real lean. Like, Randy he had this extremely lean. He still looked great because he's Randy Orton, but like, he just had that lean look to him, right? He wasn't jacked like he is now. Like, Randy Orton had to be like 80 pounds lighter.
He was way thinner.
Yes. But I feel like the same thing with Javon Evans. As he gets older, he's going to add Swerve Strickland is the same way. Swerve in AEW, he was a cruiserweight. He's a heavyweight. Like, he's a legit heavyweight now. He's put on so much muscle mass over the last few years. As you get older, you don't put on muscle. As you get older, generally, it goes down to the midriff area. But as a wrestler, you're in the gym all the time, so you're always toning your body and all that good stuff. But anyways, Trick comes out. They have some words, and of course, Randy's about to hit Trick with the RKO. Then the Miz comes back, which is very interesting. This Randy Orton and Miz thing. This is a feud that I don't mind Miz being in, right? Because he's not going to win it, right? He's going to get hit with RKO a whole bunch of times. But these are two peers, and you could tell. Like, I loved the bit last week when Randy first hit him with the RKO. I don't know if you saw it when the Miz was on the ground. If you looked at his face, he had this huge smile on his face because you could tell him and Randy are really good friends. Like, you could tell that there's this just admiration and respect for each other. But I like this though. I like the Randy Orton Miz.
The only thing I don't like that they do with the Miz is it seems like every new wrestler that comes up, they throw the Miz at him.
That is true.
Like I get it because Miz is like the veteran right now.
Yeah.
And he can help them, but come on.
Yeah. That is very true. Because of course him and Trick Williams, I feel like they're gonna have their thing. Him and Mello still is trolling him I love that, actually. That's one of my favorite parts of SmackDown, when Mello just finds him and just trolls him for like 2 minutes.
He's being sincere, and he throws out throws the curveball at him.
Yes. That's actually a really cool part of SmackDown. And that's the only time that I want to see Melo and Miz together again. It's just when Melo's trolling them. Hold up, here we go. Got my notes. Then we get Trick Williams, who didn't get RKO'd, because I was like, why didn't Randy RKO him? Oh, because he had a match. He had a match with Ray Phoenix, so you didn't want him to get RKO'd and then somehow still be able to beat Ray Phoenix,
right?
Because he beat Ray Phoenix, which we all knew he was going to beat Ray Phoenix when they made that match. Like, poor Ray Phoenix. Dragon Lee's tagging with his brother on Raw, and Ray Phoenix is just, losing matches on SmackDown.
Yeah, I mean, somebody's got to lose there.
No, very true. I mean, Trick didn't beat him. He had a handful of tights, so I get it.
But the heel win.
Time,
yeah,
neither one of them really could stand it.
He's getting to get the heel heat for the heel win, and that's cool. Orton being in the runway when Phoenix came down and dabbing him up a little bit, that was cool. Like I like that. I don't believe that we're going to get the Randy Orton turn that everybody thinks we're going to get.
No, I don't think so either, because it will almost feel like the John Cena turn.
Right. Well,
it's too close to that.
Randy will do more days, and again, you can go back. You go back and look at that. And Cena wanted to do more days, and they said no. We only want to. So yeah, I think Orton would have a better run as a heel.
I mean, he's a natural heel. Randy Orton is a natural heel.
Yeah, but it wasn't a bad match.
No, it wasn't a bad match. It was a match I felt like could have been an email.
It could have. Look, you got 3 hours to fill. There were a lot of emails.
Oh, and speaking of a lot of emails, we had Julia backstage next after this match. Julia's backstage. She's saying words. And Kiana James is just back there looking. Bless her spirit. Bless Julia too, because they're both extremely
talented women.
Yes, very talented. Extremely talented.
Hi, Matt.
But yeah, they both said words. And then we get Damian Priest backstage, who then says words. And this became the trend of the night. Is if you were a male superstar and you were cutting a promo, you were telling the world that you wanted a world title shot.
Right.
And what are we?
or not even that, but you were stopping Cody. So at the time, everybody's just walking up to Cody. I'm coming for that belt. Okay. I'm coming for that belt. Okay. Yeah. And if you, like you said, if you weren't telling Cody face to face you were coming for the belt, you were telling the camera, I'm coming for the belt.
I'm coming for the title.
Weird flex.
Yes.
She is a snackly talented woman.
Yes.
But it was a really weird flex to have all the men at one point or another either say it to Cody or say it to the camera.
Cody's getting ready for the main event match, a 3 stages of hell match, which really should be the most intense. It really should have ended with a Hell in a Cell. That's another story for another day. Mm-hmm. But this is going to be one of the most grueling matches that Cody's ever had, with one of the most physically intimidating stars. And here everybody's just, hey, Cody, nice to see you. Let me hug you. But I'm about to come, you're next. I'm next. Bro, give me a second.
Yeah. Can I focus on what's going on tonight?
Yes. Because right after that, no. Right after that, Drew comes out with the watch. Let's stop this. Cody said it later in the show. It's lazy. It's weak. Please, let's stop trolling Cody with dusty memorabilia. Same thing with CM Punk. Let's stop trolling him with his wife. Those two things, let's leave them back in 2025. Let's not bring those things into 2026 with us.
Yes.
It just, the watch was so unnecessary. It
It is
doesn't
very
add
unnecessary at
anything.
this point.
It's the night of the match. Like, you can't fire him up anymore. It'd be different if you did that a month ago.
They didn't
Like,
need that at all. You didn't need any promo. You didn't. You know what? You had a video package. That's enough. You don't need to talk to either one of them. Maybe you get a little, how you feeling about the match coming up? Hey man, I'm focused on the match. I can't talk to you right now. Cool. That's it.
yes, correct. And Matt, you're right. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, and Cody has felt that.
Yes, he has. Now,
Cody's felt that.
I had a problem I had a problem in the Julia Alexa match. I had a problem at the end.
I had a few. Go ahead.
My problem was the end. Like, I get the dirty finish, and yeah. I get, that's fine. That's you know, the Nia Jax Legend part of it. Like, when Lash pushed her off the top rope, she landed on her feet and didn't like it. There was no reason for her to act like she got hurt. Like, something was off with that moment.
Well, because she had to set herself up to get beat by Julia, I guess. Like, so she could be upright.
Julia beat her, right?
But
so Julia beat her, and then Nia and what you call it came out. And
Nia
then
Lash.
And then they set her up on a rope, and then she pushed her off the rope. Like, it was like,
no, that happened in the match.
It happened in the match, but it was just, I don't know. That was a weird spot.
It was, but I mean, I guess she did it so she didn't fall on her face.
I mean, I wouldn't want to see that face messed up at all either.
No, not at all. But my biggest issue with that match is Julia's just not working. And there's a reason for that. Because I went back and watched some of Julia's old stuff. Julia is like the female version of John Moxley, right? Like, she is like, her big thing in New Japan or Stardom, whatever you want to call a promotion, was she was super stiff. Like, everything she did was impactful. Her finishing move, when she hits the Arrivederci, which is a stupid name for that move, when she hits it, once she stalls you up there, that only works if you're Bobby Lashley, right? If you're the big powerhouse, like, she stalls you up there, and then it doesn't seem to be impacting that move. That move is very, like, her move is suspect already, but it should be like a sudden impact move. It should be like, you put you up there, bam, you're on your head. You're looking up at the lights. Like, stalling you up there doesn't make it seem more impactful. It actually takes away from the impact of the move. Ever since she started doing that, when she started holding them up as if to show I'm strong, cool. That's cool. But then the move comes off looking weak, and it always looks weak. It is a very weak looking move. And I think that's her biggest problem in the WWE is they have her looking weak. She doesn't get to work her stiff. So, like, her, and I've been trying to figure out what the difference between her and Asuka is. Asuka's transitioned so well because she still looks like she's working stiff, but at the same time, she's not. Right. She still looked like she still kept her same style. She worked it into the WWE style. Julia hasn't done that. Like, she's having a hard time doing that. And it's not easy. We've seen that with Penta. Penta's doing the same thing where Penta, he's, once again, excellent. Like, Julia's a great wrestler.
Yeah.
But it's just the styles are clashing. Like, and it shows in her matches, and they don't look as well as they possibly could as they did in New Japan, where she was just having these just knockdown, drag out, and she was just vicious in New Japan too. Like, now she lost that edge. And it's not her fault, because it's just the way she's being written. It's the way she's being booked as a character. And other than looking great, Kiana James brings nothing to the table, right? Like, absolutely nothing to the table. Yeah. But somebody who does bring something to the table, Jordynne Grace, officially part of SmackDown now, gets interrupted by the greatest living or the second greatest female superstar on the roster today, Chelsea Green. Chelsea should be world champion. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are
She
we
has
doing?
been so fun to watch. And even she said it. When I decided to stop being a wrestler and start being an entertainer, that's when her whole kind of character came together. She is a very good wrestler, but she has struck an amazing balance between entertaining and wrestling, and it works out great for her. Not everybody can have that.
No.
It's working out great for her.
It is. She's one of the most entertaining things on SmackDown. She comes out there, gets in Nick Aldis' face. It says he's insufferable even in German. That was a walk-off line. She's like, "You're insufferable even in German." That's so dumb to say to somebody because you're not saying it in German, but
Right.
it's neither here nor there. This sets up the Alba Fire and Jordan Grace match, which definitely could have been an email. Because it's her debut match, and
Yeah.
I felt.
I mean, that match and the match before that could have been an email.
The match before that.
Do you remember when the lantern was cool and all that stuff was awesome?
I hate to say this on air.
Mm-hmm.
It was only cool when Bray was carrying it.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like it was a cool little nostalgia moment when he came back as Uncle Howdy right after Bray's passing. Like that was a cool moment. What? There's this just it's not working for me. The crowd seemed pretty dead for it.
Here's the thing. I love Bo Dallas. I love the Bo Leaf character. I think he's a talented individual, but Uncle Howdy's not the character. That moment that they had on Raw when they laid everybody out in the back, that probably should have been the last time we saw the Wyatt Six. Because after that, it just never worked. It never.
It's not. And now you're doing this whole thing where Solo stole the lantern, and now we're gonna have a lantern on a pole match or whatever the hell they're gonna do with it.
This continues this feud. That's been happening since SummerSlam, by the way. This feud started last year. I think it was either right after SummerSlam or right before SummerSlam.
It was around, yeah.
Because it was before the Survivor Series, because I thought that was going to be a Survivor Series match. And it never happened.
Nope. It should have.
It's just been being teased for weeks and weeks and months, and then it happens. The right guy won. Tama Tonga got the pin, but he pinned Uncle Howdy. That it just tells you, like, it's just not working.
It's not.
He doesn't have the aura.
No. And they wisely moved Alexa away. Like she doesn't bring the doll out anymore, and she kind of is she's still dressed that way. And I assume that at some point that's going to change, and she's going to go back into it because her and Charlotte are going to head for a split eventually. That's the money. That's maybe.
Well, I think that's what Lash, because there was the segment where before the match with Alexa, she's backstage talking to Charlotte because Charlotte's sick. That's why she's not there. They come back and they start sowing seeds. Oh, she's not here for your first big title moment, but you were there for her, and you. So they're just planting little seeds there. It's definitely going to happen. It might happen at the Rumble where they're going to be in the Rumble, and they might have their moment. I don't want it,
and that's fine. Like that's fine. I want to see Alexa go through a little bit of a character change, and just get rid of. I mean, look, she looks great. She looks great. But the Wyatt Six and the MFTs come off as just like a jobber match, and it sucks to say that. Yeah, because there's some real talent in there.
Yes, for sure.
I think Eric Rowan versus Tonga. I think that would be a fun match. Vince would have had that match in 3 times, 4 times already because he loves big men fighting.
That would have been a main event at Saturday night's main event.
It would have been. And then it would have been a main event at the next PLE.
Yes.
Yeah, no, Alexa's really good at the reverse Uno card too. But
Yes.
again, 3 hours. You knew you were going to get some filler.
Yeah. That match longer than it had all rights to be. Because I'll talk about that when we get to Raw. How long some of these matches are, because they're not that many matches. You got 3 hours, but you only have 4, 5 matches at the most. So you're filling a lot of time. You're filling time with longer matches
that aren't living up to the right. The good news is after that match, Matt Cardona said he wanted a shot at the title.
And then who was right next to him? Cody Rhodes. Right next to him, like, oh, hey, Cody.
Cody prepared for his 3 stages of hell matches, just wandering around backstage with the belt, just wandering around backstage,
stretching in different parts of the arena, just
in his suit with the belt. Oh, I'm not ready yet. Oh, look at what time is it? It's a 3-hour show. Oh, I got another half hour. Let me just wander around.
Man, let me not be in my locker room. Let me just be in the store where I could just get jumped at any time. But Matt Cardona sees him. Matt Cardona said he had 3 options. I could have gone by the Zack Ryder name, or I could have bust my ass on the indies. We're going to hear that story at least 500 more times within the year of 2026.
We are.
Great story, by the way, but
sure it is.
I think we need to hear it every week. But yeah, he approaches Cody. I want to be next for the title, for a shot at the title. We get the Jordan Grace and Alba Fire match. Jordan Grace's music is so generic.
She got Def Rebelled.
She definitely got Def Rebelled. They have their match. Jordan hits her with what they call it, the beast mode. That's a stupid name. For her torture rack bomb. She's leaving. Who interrupts her? Your women's world champion, Jade Cargill, coming out saying the same thing every week. What are we doing? What are we doing here?
I am so uninterested in her run as champion because they're just not giving her anything. She's walking around with the belt telling everyone she's that bitch. Okay, hit someone. Do something more. Please let her do something.
I mean, she'll hit B-Fab. But B-Fab's not there now. So who do I have to hit? I can't hit anybody but B-Fab.
They ain't paying for B-Fab and Michin to go to Germany, so who the hell are you going to hit?
This is just
you had a lot of TV time. You had a lot of TV time. You ain't going to Germany. You go home.
A very weird segment. I don't understand why Jade, comes. You think you did something special? She just won one match. What are we doing? Stupid. I was not a fan of that. Then we go backstage again. Sami Zayn. Hey, I want a title shot too.
Oh my God. Yes, we get it, Sammy. And Ilya and Carmelo asked Ilya if he would fight him in open challenge, and Ilya had something he wanted to do. What did Ilya want to do?
No, I want to do something different. That's what he told Carmelo. And it probably was going to Nick to get a title shot.
It makes sense after the fact when you see what they set up.
Yes.
But going through the show, it's like, oh my God, we get it. Everybody on the roster should want a title shot. We get it.
Yes. Everyone wants a title shot. But, hey.
I want a title shot. I do.
I think
you know what?
He should get it. I think Matt should. I think Matt deserves it.
Matt had the title and it got taken away from him. Matt had the title and he got screwed out of it. I showed you the video, right? With him on the chair.
Yes, I did see that.
We call that the Northeast Philly screw job.
I actually keep your head on swivel.
I'm actually being presented with a championship belt, hopefully next week, for the fantasy football championship. Being that it's the first year with this belt, the commissioner is going to give it to me. And then I said that going forward from now on, the person holding the belt should present the belt to the next champion. You shouldn't give it back to the commissioner. Let the commissioner do it. Let the person change hands. And then
So
they
you're
went,
gonna throw it on the ground like Charlotte did Becky? Like,
it
oh,
depends. It depends on who wins it because they're all
yeah,
talking a lot of smack to me.
throw it on the ground.
And my manager said, well, when you give me the belt, I was like, Cody, stop talking because I'm just going to hand the belt to myself next year. I don't need to give it to anybody else. I'm going back to back.
Oh, you're gonna be a champion forever.
Back to back is fine. Christian McCaffrey has to retire at some point.
Man, the way he's going
and
early.
Not to keep sidetracking, but I did post that I made a trade. I got rid of Justin Jefferson, who I traded a first round draft pick for last season. I traded Justin Jefferson and I got back a second round pick in Nico Collins. So I think I won that trade.
We'll see. I mean, JJ, well, man, we could definitely talk about that all day. But we'll talk about another championship match. We had the open challenge. Melo comes out. Love the leather jacket by Melo, by the way. Like, love that leather jacket. Melo comes out, bringing back the open challenge. Shinsuke Nakamura comes out and answers that challenge. And they had a banger. This was
this was a good match.
Was not an emailed in match.
No.
They had a damn good match. Shinsuke worked over the legs. Melo fought from under. Like, Shinsuke looked like the Shinsuke of old. But I mean, once again, they're two world-class wrestlers. Those are two really good wrestlers. It's going to be, you'll be hard-pressed unless you only give them 5 minutes for them to have a match. And they had a really solid
match. They really did.
Melo wins, nothing but net, even though he was on a gimp leg throughout the match because Shinsuke was working over the leg. Melo wins. He bows to him after the match. Like, it.
I half expected a heel turn because you always expect that when they do that and then they raise the hand, but they didn't, and I like that. It was good. He's working great as a face right now. I think he needs more TV time.
Yeah. Okay, someone was at my door. I don't know what's going on. But either way, yeah, Shinsuke match, solid match. Hold on one second. I'll be right back.
That's all right. We have no more Ciampa on the show. Tommaso Ciampa, Matt, he's gone. We just have Johnny Gargano now with his wife. Oop, my microphone's messed up. I don't know. I didn't see your shoulders up. I watched that video back. I slowed it down. I looked at it from the only angle I had because I was Stu. I was doing the taping. Yeah. Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens this summer. Maybe we get Jay to buy us a Money in the Bank briefcase, and we see if we can't rectify that situation. We'll put the briefcase on a pole over the pool, and whoever can grab it and jump off the diving board and get it. Except you can't jump off the diving board because you'll hurt yourself again. Let me see. So when T comes back, we can talk about the main event, which I'm excited to talk about. We got a nice little list for tonight, and I got a hard out tonight at like 8:15ish. I got a hockey game at 9:30. It's gonna suck.
I'm so sorry.
T's back.
I actually had to go to the door. I never do this, which is really weird. I usually don't get people in my house, but I'll tell you off here about. I won't tell you. This is actually very interesting.
I said
very interesting knock on my door.
Okay. I said that we got no more Tommaso Ciampa. His contract's up, so he's gone.
Yeah, so we
blame
get
him.
Johnny Gargano. Like, the question is, what do we do with Johnny Gargano now?
Right? Well, he's with his wife now, and now he's pretending he's Fraxium.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he's gonna have a match. Is that gonna finally lead to Fraxium breaking up? Johnny Gargano leading to the breakup of Fraxium because, like, he doesn't have a tag team partner now. Like, what do we do here?
The only thing missing from that Johnny Gargano thing was him. He did not at any point say that he wanted a title shot from Cody Rhodes. What's up,
yet.
Tom?
Not yet. He will
yet.
Though. At some point, he will. At some point,
that attack led into the main event of the evening.
Did it? Oh, it did. It did.
It did.
Oh no. Before that though, we get the why everybody wanted a title shot
Oh, that's right.
because
Oh,
Nick Aldis comes out and says that next week, which is going to be in London, I'm assuming it's going to be another early show.
yeah, I think it's 2 p.m. maybe.
Which is great. I don't think
No,
I have to work. Oh no, I actually do have to work next week.
Mhm.
But we get 4 qualifying matches, and then there'll be a fatal 4-way at Saturday night's main event. And I don't. When the hell is Saturday night's main event?
Soon. It's like
It
2
has
weeks.
to be because the Royal Rumble is on the 31st.
So I think Saturday night main event
weekend.
is next week. Is next Saturday. So they're going to do matches this Friday, next Friday, and then they'll have the Saturday night main event match.
Yes. Yeah. It has to be that way because we got the Miz and Orton.
Cram everything in at the end of the month.
Yeah.
It's like month end reporting. Let's just cram it all in.
We got Miz and Orton.
That's a Orton win.
Yeah, Orton win. Then we got Matt Cardona and Trick Williams.
I don't know. I think that's a Trick Williams win. So to set up Orton versus Trick.
Yeah, that makes sense. Then we got Priest and Solo. Priest definitely wins that.
Priest is winning that. Unless Alistair interferes and we get match number 92.
Oh God, no. Please no. Why did you say that? But then we get Sammy and Ilya, which is a very interesting match.
It's a very interesting. I think Sammy's going to win, but if Ilya wins, it wouldn't shock me.
I actually think Sammy's going to win the whole thing. I think Sammy is going to, because he's never beat Drew. They're going to go to Royal Rumble. He's going to lose to Drew again, which may set up. Why
would he fight? Why would he fight Drew?
Okay. Because in the main event, we had Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre.
We only got 2 people in the audience.
In the 3 stages of hell match. And I don't think Matt Cardona is still going to be a jobber. That's a good question. I don't think he's still going to be a jobber, but he's not going to be in the world title picture.
If Matt Cardona is a jobber, he's a jobber with a better salary and better health benefits.
I think
what more can you ask for?
I mean, Matt Cardona is going to be like Zack Ryder, just named Matt Cardona. I think I don't think he went back to the WWE with aspirations of main event in WrestleMania, because I don't think that's gonna happen. Like, I know he's the indie god and I get it, but still, there's still levels to what they're doing. And yes, extremely love me some Chelsea. But anyways, we get to the 3 stages of hell. Spoiler alert, Drew won. Right? We could go through the match. The match was a banger. Like, it was a great match.
It was great all around. All 3 were great. Like,
yes.
The first match was fun because Drew won like Drew should win, right? Okay. The second match was really good because for a SmackDown on TV Friday night match, this was a hell of a match. They put themselves on the line body-wise.
Oh yeah. But this was supposed to be the bookend though. This was supposed to, like, 3 stages of hell is not just a match. That's the blow-off match. That is the main event match that should really main event a pay-per-view, but we're getting it on live TV. No commercials.
Mm-hmm. We got a 30-minute. Yep, we got a 30-minute commercial free. Now from what I've been reading and what I've been looking at, the decision on this was like very last minute. And Cody had been pitching for Drew to win, and Drew obviously is pitching for Drew to win. But so this was going to be a Cody win. Cody goes to WrestleMania to fight Roman for Cody Roman 3. That was the plan. Now, unless they screw Drew over and give the belt back to Cody, this is and the way they're setting it up is Cody's definitely not getting the Royal Rumble. He's not getting the Royal Rumble versus Drew match because that'll be the winner of the tournament.
Correct.
So he's definitely not getting it at Royal Rumble. Then we have Elimination Chamber. So
I mean,
are
but
we
he
getting
could win the Royal Rumble.
are we getting a third straight year of Cody winning the Rumble?
No, no. I mean, well,
What?
depends on how much Triple H hates Stone Cold.
So
If they want to break his record.
the second match was brutal.
Yes.
I mean, it was brutal, and Cody won the second match, and that spot where he jumped off the balcony, that was just like, wow.
Let's do it, man. Like this is a big moment match. This is going to be in SmackDowns. You know, in their highlights, like it's going to be the best of SmackDown in 50 years. It should be.
It should be. And then they went to the cell, right? They had like 10 minutes to rest.
No, it was not a
the cage. I'm sorry. They had like 10 minutes to rest while the cage got lowered. And it was a fun match in the cage. And it was basically your paint by numbers in the cage match.
Do you remember who was it that tried to kill somebody by lowering the cage on their neck? Was it Ric Flair that did that? I can't remember who that was.
Ric Flair thing.
I can't. I think actually no. I think it was like Kurt Hennig trying to do it to Ric Flair. Like this is early 90s. I can't remember who it was. Matt, if you can remember who it was who tried to lower, I think it was WCW who did it. Like they just held them underneath there, was like lowering the cage and then let them go, and it was. It might have been Lex Luger.
Ric Flair had to send an apology out. He did a cameo. His cameos cost like $600.
Oh, when he was drunk?
He did a cameo it was a guy was getting married, and Ric Flair was all wasted, telling the dude not to get married. Yeah. Don't do it. Don't be just be friends. Keep her as your girlfriend. The minute you say yes, you lose 50% of your assets. Like drunk Ric Flair is awesome.
I mean, that's 90% of Ric Flair's life now, I think, is drunk Ric Flair. Exactly. Ooh.
But we had a cage match.
The finish of this match, I did not. I'm telling you, I had no idea. So the match got spoiled for me because it was early in the day. I didn't watch it during that morning. I know Kenny, great friend of the show, Kenny Sparks, he had posted in the group, hey, you know, are you guys watching? And I was like, watching what? I did not know SmackDown was coming on early. I was busy doing other stuff. I was like, I'll catch it later. And of course, in the midst of me doing other stuff, I get this picture of Drew in bed with the title. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. You sons of, on Facebook, it pops up. I was like, all right, I love it. One, if you've listened to the show for the last 6 months, we've been talking about Drew McIntyre deserving to be champion forever. We championed Drew McIntyre being the champion.
There you go.
Okay, Cactus, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. But I didn't see Jacob Fatu coming out and costing Cody.
No, I totally forgot about him. I thought they would save him for Royal Rumble.
Correct. And the way he did it though is he came out ominously, right? He came out taking out Drew, but Cody put his hands on him. Your fault, Cody. Don't put your hands on a Samoan werewolf.
No. And then, but he didn't just like shrug him off. He backed him up into the corner and started wailing on him.
Yeah, just put the beats on him. Like it might have been you. I don't really know who it was, but it could have been you.
It could have been.
And I'm just beating up whoever puts their hands on me. And as he was beating up Cody, Drew slithered out of the ring like a true champion does. And he's your new WWE champion.
I was shocked that they actually put the belt on him. I really was.
On a SmackDown.
On a SmackDown.
That's insane. That doesn't happen. Not to Cody.
Nope.
Definitely wouldn't happen to Roman. But it was the right call.
It was 100% the right call. Because if Drew doesn't win that belt at that time, what more can you do with him?
Jobber, he's LA Knight.
Right.
He doesn't win it. Like he's LA Knight.
I thought it was great. I thought the finish was good. And then you still kind of have this mystery of who hit Jacob Fatu, who beat him up. Was it Rikishi? You know, who was it? Did Rikishi do it for someone? Because he ain't getting them free tickets no more. Maybe Rikishi's the one that hit him with the car.
He did it for Jay.
He was
He did.
trying to hit Triple H because he ain't getting them tickets no more. And he hit.
I mean, great finish.
Was great.
Drew goes to Glasgow as the champion, cuts a passion promo. It was the right call. Like
100%.
Especially knowing you're in a European tour, even if he loses it next week.
Yep.
He got to go home with the title, celebrate in front of it. Like that matters so much. Yep. It's like when Jinder wins the title. He gets to go to India as the world heavyweight champion and just like, you can't beat that. Like that's a moment you'll have for the rest of your life.
It's funny that you mentioned him.
Why? What happened?
Well, since we had a title change on TV.
Yeah.
And that's a rare thing.
Very.
I decided to ask my favorite program, who always is reliable on lists.
Always.
To give me the top 10 title changes on a weekly TV program. Okay? There's no NXT in this. This is strictly WWE and WCW. If I recall correctly, I kind of glanced through the list. I'm going to go through this quickly so we can get to the Raw thing. Okay?
Okay.
Number 10, September 13th, 2021 Raw. Big E cashes in Money in the Bank. Beat Bobby Lashley clean on Raw. Great win.
Moment.
Great moment. Great win. Huge. Love it. List is starting off strong. Number 9, SmackDown, November 13th, 2018. Daniel Bryan defeats AJ Styles. Bryan with the heel turn, low blows AJ. We get a ref bump. 1-2-3 win.
Earth's champion, Daniel Bryan. Hated that belt. Loved that run though.
Great heel turn too.
Yes.
Great. Okay. So far we're solid. All right. Number 8. WCW Nitro, December 27th, 1998. Big Sexy Kevin Nash defeated Goldberg.
Was that that wasn't the taser?
That was the cattle prod. Scott Hall with the cattle prod.
I thought that was a pay-per-view, but okay.
Nope. That was a WCW Nitro. That was a TV weekly TV championship turn,
which led to the finger poke of doom,
and ended Goldberg's undefeated streak, sparked the finger poke of doom fallout, and it became a cautionary tale in wrestling booking.
Yes, extremely cautionary. Yes.
Okay. At number 7, WCW Nitro, again, March 6, 2000, 2 years later. Chris Benoit lost to Booker T.
That was for the world television title?
That was for the no, that was for the WCW title. That was Booker's first world title.
Chris Benoit never held the WCW title.
That's what it says. So maybe we'll put an asterisk next to that as we might be wrong there.
Yeah, Chris Benoit never.
I'm not Googling Chris Benoit though, because
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Number 6, WCW Saturday Night, 1990. Sting defeated Ric Flair. This was Beach Boy Sting. Blonde hair.
I think
scorpion the rainbow scorpion on his leg. Clean
I think this
win.
list is wrong.
You think that's wrong?
Because Goldberg did not lose to Nash on a Nitro. That was for sure a pay per view.
Okay.
It was for sure a pay per view.
I made sure I put weekly TV. So did AJ Styles beat Jinder Mahal on SmackDown November 7th, 2017?
Yes. Okay. He did, because that set up the Brock AJ match, because they didn't want Jinder to fight Brock, because Jinder had no business fighting Brock Lesnar.
No,
yes, I remember
that's
that.
why it says it saved the Survivor Series main event, gave AJ a second title run, showed that WWE can pivot when needed. It was a last minute course correction. Okay.
That for sure was that he definitely won that fight Brock. Yes.
Now number 4, this has Raw, November 15th, 1998. The corporate screw job where The Rock defeated Mankind. Where Vince McMahon did a fast count and The Rock joined the corporation. That sounds like a pay-per-view. Are you sure?
That was at the Survivor Series. That
I
was
thought
that was
you
at
know,
a Survivor Series. That
there's a
was a
Raw
pay-per-view.
report. That was it.
Because that was a tournament. It could have been a different time where because The Rock beat man, but like Vince screwed over Mankind at a Survivor Series tournament. That's when Rock hugged Shane. That's when Rock hugged Vince in
Yep,
the middle
you're
of the
right.
ring.
You're right.
That
You're
was a
right.
Survivor Series.
No,
Yeah.
wait. I'm looking at something else that says that's not that screw job. That's saying Montreal. Okay. So maybe this list is bogus again. How about WCW Nitro, July 6, 1998. Goldberg defeated Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah, that definitely happened in Georgia. Yes, that was a huge.
That's
that
right.
was like
Yep. Georgia.
they didn't even advertise it. They just advertised the day of, like, hey, Goldberg's
awesome.
fighting Hulk Hogan.
Okay, that's awesome.
Okay.
And it was a clean spear jackhammer done.
Yes.
Okay.
Great Nitro moment.
Now, this I don't think is also this. I don't think number 2 is actually real either, or it didn't happen. The WWF Championship Wrestling, July 23rd, 1984. Hulk Hogan beat the Iron Sheik for the belt. I know that was at Madison Square Garden. Okay, Matt.
Yes, he did. I don't remember that.
Matt confirmed that Benoit held
I thought he won.
Okay.
I could have swore that was the WrestleMania, him and Eddie holding up the title. That
did happen at WrestleMania, but that was a different, because that's when he brought his family into the ring, and like that's scrubbed from video.
I thought that was his first world title, though.
It is his first WWE world title.
That could be true. That could be true.
So, I know the Hulk defeating the Iron Sheik in '84 was at Madison Square Garden. I do not know if this was on actual TV or not.
I mean, I don't think they had a TV deal back then.
I don't.
It could have been on local. It could have been
on something local, but this was the moment that Hulkamania was born. I remember this, and seeing footage of it. I don't think
Were you in high school when that happened?
84. I was actually in 8th grade.
Oh, that's.
I was in 8th grade. I
was trying to troll you on your age, but I was close.
No, I was going into high school the next year. And the number one moment, and I do remember this happening, was on Raw, January 4th, 1999. Thank you, WCW, for trying to spoil Mankind's moment. Eric Bischoff, you being a dick. Mick Foley wins the WWF Championship at the time. Chris Benoit won the WC.
I do not remember. Then again, that was probably the dark days of WCW when I stopped watching.
Yeah.
It had to have been.
But this was when DX held Foley up on his shoulders, and that was a great moment.
Great moment.
This list is 50-50. This one not as bad as the others.
I think Dolph should have been on there as well. The Dolph cash-in was.
There were three honorable mentions.
Mm-hmm.
Raw, June 20th, 2016, Dean Ambrose beat Seth Rollins, which was the night after Seth Rollins beat Roman Reigns. Yeah. It says Raw, but I don't understand that.
I thought it was I thought he cashed in at that pay-per-view.
One was a pay-per-view and one was Christian defeats Randy Orton, SmackDown, August 26, 2011.
Okay.
One of SmackDown's loudest reactions ever. Christian had a very short reign.
Yeah, because I remember that. I remember that feud.
I know Seth defeating Roman Reigns, and it says clean Roman Reigns loss.
When was that?
Rare Raw title change at the time.
I don't remember that either.
I didn't fact check my list, but I will start to fact check my lists.
It's all good.
It was just something quick because I couldn't find it normally I couldn't find it normal in a regular Google search.
I could dig it. But title changes. A lot of people asking for title matches on SmackDown. We
Yep.
get to Raw. And we start out with Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, the women's tag team champions, coming out to say cool things and be champions. And they get interrupted by two of the perhaps Roxanne Perez and Liv Morgan come out. Boy, they came out.
I had to mute the wrestling channel because I was at work while you and Kenny were having your little fun. So I just muted the channel and didn't look in it because I knew I was going to get spoilers. And then when I went home, I fast forwarded most of it anyway because I didn't feel like sitting through it. So I saw this part. I watched all of this.
You had to.
Must watch TV.
Roxanne and Liv come out. Bailey and Lyra come out. The Kabuki Warriors come out. Everybody wants a tag team title shot. Everybody thinks they deserve a tag team title shot because Lyra beat Roxanne like 5 years ago and Bailey beat this person. It was like all this random wrestler math on why they deserve a title shot. Then, of course, they all brawl, which set up a triple threat, which probably should have been the main event, but it wasn't because we had a big main event tonight. Then we get, hold on, because I got notes. Jackie Redmond was backstage. Then we probably get one of the most interesting parts of the night. Finn Balor's backstage by himself playing WWE 2K, which I thought was funny. I missed the old clubhouse where Carlito was there.
And it was him beating up Cody Rhodes in the game. It was him beating up Cody. It was Finn was being Finn in the game, beating up Cody Rhodes.
As he should, because he should beat up Cody Rhodes. Liv comes in there and just emasculates Finn. Is like, hey, we're out here getting title shots. What's up with you playing video games? Sounded like the Undertaker back in the day. Why y'all back here playing these old stupid games? And Finn says, you know what? I got something for y'all. And right when he said that, I said, oh, Finn versus CM Punk. That is a match I want to see.
Yes, sir.
And then Phil comes out. He says words. It says he wants to be the champion forever. I think that was the funniest part of that whole promo. He comes out, was like, I'll be the champion forever. Cool. You're probably going to be a champion for like a month because he's going to lose it at the Royal Rumble to whoever he fights it. Yes, because he's old. And he's old. And he just looks old. Come on, yeah, I can't be the only one who sees that. He looks old as shit.
He looks old.
He looks old as shit.
He looks
so old in the ring. And Finn comes out, and this is a match I instantly want to see. Because this is a good match for CM Punk, and it's a good match for Finn because I think their strengths, like both of their strengths and weaknesses, can be masked by the other wrestler.
Yes.
In this match is Phil, CM Punk says, hey, we could do this tonight. And Finn's like, no, I don't want to do it. Like, you about to get a world title shot. Why would you not just immediately do it? But he wants to do it in his home country of Ireland, which is great.
Sure.
Because he's going to lose in his home country of Ireland because there's no way they're going to put the title on Finn and have him beat CM Punk with no build-up. You know, there's no way. Unless CM Punk, and I don't wish injury on anybody. Unless he gets injured, that's the only way Finn wins. And even if he gets injured, I don't think they'll put the title on Finn. But they have a match. Yes, Finn is Irish, and everybody knows I hate Irish wrestlers who are not named Finn Balor because I love Finn Balor. Like, Finn Balor is one of my favorite wrestlers. He's great. But yeah, I'm intrigued by this match.
It'll definitely be a good match. I hope they don't waste the Demon on like, I don't, because you already ruined the mystique of the Demon, who was undefeated with the last time the Demon came out and lost. Now you can't bring the Demon back and have him lose, because then what the hell is the point of the Demon?
I don't understand why I have so many people ringing my bell tonight in this match. Anyways, at some point during the night, during a commercial break, Jay Uso comes out and tells everybody to cut off his music. Then he tells them to run it back. And then he says everybody's on notice. The tag team division's on notice. And then he turns on his music again and he leaves. In the dumbest segment that I think I've ever seen, whether it's in a commercial or live on TV.
I love me some Jey Uso, but man, what are y'all doing?
But it led to another awkward moment where later on in the evening, Otis walks to Jey Uso backstage like, "Oh, you put everybody on notice." Like, dude, y'all haven't wrestled in like y'all haven't wrestled in like 6 months.
It's been a minute.
What are y'all gonna do? He's like, you don't want this smoke. Like, I thought that was funny. He's like, what are you gonna do? Like, I don't want to murk y'all. You guys are cool. Otis like, no, you don't understand. We want a match. Bro, y'all haven't won a match. And Lord knows how long. I don't know when the last time Otis and Tozawa won a tag team match.
I don't know. They've been eye candy, I guess, for Maxine.
And Maxine told him to take a walk on Monday.
Yeah.
like what? Now is this now we get a serious Tozawa and Otis? Like, come on, man.
Or are we getting a serious Maxine?
We are getting a serious Maxine because in Becky's home country of Ireland, Maxine, hopefully in her last title shot, will take on Becky Lynch. There's no way Maxine wins in Ireland next week.
You can't. You just can't. You can't give that back to Maxine. I mean,
are you sure?
Having Becky lose at home in Ireland is some messed up shit.
I mean, what if Fast Count Cara is the ref, man? Like, what if we can't?
I mean, look, Becky right now is on an all-world run. She is all-world. Oh, you're not watching next week. All right. I'll make sure I take notes. Becky is on fire on the Twitter. She's on fire on Instagram. She popped into the Sam Roberts morning show that has nothing to do with wrestling to talk shit on him, which was great.
Fantastic. Loved
then
it.
she popped into Busted Open, talked shit on them, which was great. I just like she did she is being more Donald Trump right now than Donald Trump is, and it's so fun to watch.
Her first run as the man was a generational run.
Yes, it was.
Have 2 generational runs.
Yep.
Within like a short. I mean, just this is it's special to watch. Like, because she is in her bag, as the young kids like to say. But Maxine still might win. I don't know.
I don't know. I
mean, I don't think so.
I'm not going to be pissed if she wins, but I would be very, very surprised.
Yeah. Then we get to the tune out moment of Monday night. I'll be totally honest. I tuned out when Dragon Lee and Penta versus Division because I've seen this so many times. I tuned back in.
Through it.
I tuned back in when Dragon Lee was outside of the ring.
Dude.
And Braun Breaker came out of nowhere.
Braun Breaker ran the 40 in like 3 seconds and jumped 20 yards in the air.
That drone shot is a thing of beauty. That drone shot was immaculate because it showed how far he ran, how fast he ran, and how far he jumped. Because initially, during the live broadcast, you just saw Dragon Lee standing there and then Braun Breaker just clipping him. But then they went to that drone shot and because the crowd started barking and you don't know what's going on because you can't see it. And boy, he hit Dragon Lee like a ton of bricks. Of course, the Vision match gets thrown out because all of their matches get thrown out. That's part of the process. And they start beating down, Braun sees Dragon Lee or he sees Penta and he's about to do that run. He stalks him, but Adam Pearce comes out and stops him. He says, "No, not today." And Braun's like, "Okay." But as Adam Pearce is in Braun's face, Bronson Reed goes up to the top and tsunamis Penta in the ring.
Yeah.
In one of the funniest Raw moments. Because Adam Pearce, and then he gets pissed off and he goes in and gets in Bronson Reed's face. And as he's doing that, Braun Breaker spears Dragon Lee on the other side of the ring. And then Adam Pearce made a mistake.
Yep.
He put his hands on Braun Breaker. He turned him
Can't
around
do that.
and he's in his face. And Braun just grabbed him and snatched him up like, who do you think you're doing? I'm not Austin Theory. I'm not Logan Paul. I'm not Paul Heyman. I am Braun Breaker. I will destroy you. Like, I will kill you in this ring. And Adam Pearce, who is a wrestler himself, he's not the smallest human being in the world. Like, Adam Pearce is not a little man. Like, he's not the Hurricane. He's not a Jamie Noble or he's not any one of those guys. But Braun puts his hand on the Vision, comes and stops him, and he's walking back. Adam Pearce still wants to smoke, though. Adam Pearce is walking him back, like yelling at him. Cut the commercial. After the commercial, Adam Pearce like, "I'm not done talking to you. Are you insane?" Like, Braun could literally, Braun will kill you right now.
That man had a death wish.
He did, but he suspended Braun indefinitely.
Which is weird. It's kind of weird, but it works on the story.
Yes, of course. It is something you don't see because this has happened before. Because I think didn't like Ronda Rousey slap him? Oh, he fired her though. He did fire Ronda Rousey.
Yeah,
I think he did. I think he fired Ronda Rousey when she slapped him. Anyways, I love the story because he approaches Paul Heyman and Paul Heyman says, like the shithouse lawyer that Paul Heyman is, you hit him first. You touched him first. 100% right.
100% right.
Which will lead to Braun Breaker winning the Royal Rumble.
I think Braun's going to win the Royal Rumble. Yes. I don't want to see Cody Rhodes win the Royal Rumble.
No, don't want to see that at all. Lastly, before we get to the main event, Paul Triple H Levesque had a commercial. Did you see the commercial for WrestleMania?
I did.
Where he's trying to come up with ideas for WrestleMania and all of these people are calling in saying they want a title shot. I think part of that's true. Because I don't think they know what the hell they're doing. We cannot do Cody Rhodes versus Roman again. I don't want to see that. That's like in Brock Roman, like 15. I don't want to see Cody versus Roman.
I don't want to see Cody versus Roman again. You need something fresh at the top of the card for the men. Because next year's main event's going to suck because it's going to be The Rock.
It's going to be The Rock versus Roman. We're going to get The Rock versus Roman next year.
And that would have been fine 5 years ago.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
They're going to throw so much money at him.
Yes.
And they're going to throw money at Austin. And they're going to throw money at The Undertaker. They're going to throw all the money they can at the older wrestlers. I don't think The Undertaker will do it unless they get him to do one of them cinematic things where he doesn't have to do anything. But I still don't think The Undertaker's going to do it.
He'll come out and chokeslam somebody. That would be
maybe.
Austin's not going to do it.
Austin's not going to do it. He didn't come to Philadelphia because he had scheduling conflicts for WrestleMania 40. He wanted more money. And good for you. Whatever.
I mean, they're going to give him the money, but I don't think he's going to fly. I don't think he's gone to any of the Saudi shows.
It wouldn't shock me if he showed up at the Saudi show. because they're probably just going to throw, here's a plane, here's whatever you want.
Private jet, everything you want. We'll literally fly a plane to your doorstep to pick you up and fly you back home.
I don't know who I want to see in the main event yet. It's like somebody asking me who's going to win the Super Bowl. I don't know yet because I don't know who's going to be there yet. I know who I want to win, but I don't know who I want to be in the main event of WrestleMania. It depends on who the champion is at Elimination Chamber. Because that's the last big thing, right?
I know who I want to see. I know who I want to see in the main event of WrestleMania.
Who do you want to see in the main event of WrestleMania?
Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre. That's what I want to see. That's not a money match. That's not a match that's going to get
be a night one match.
Yes,
that's a good night one match.
Correct.
Okay,
but that's the main event. I want to see Sami have a WrestleMania moment.
I want to see a female match as the main event. You're not going to get it at night 2, most likely. I don't want to see a Roman Brock. I don't want to see. I don't know. I don't know.
So I said this in the chat, and I got a little hate for this.
Okay.
I said I didn't want to see a Stephanie versus Becky match, but I think Becky is a big enough star where she can headline she can main event night 1 or night 2.
They did it with her already once.
Correct. But do you think Becky versus Stephanie is a money enough match?
No.
To main event?
No, I don't. I don't think Stephanie's got that. I don't think Stephanie or Jade at the moment have that star power to put them. Right now, those two champions are middle of the night matches for WrestleMania if they stay champion going forward.
We all kind of running short on time, but we did miss a spot.
We missed a couple spots.
We missed a spot where Big Sexy, as she called herself, Raquel Rodriguez came out there to cut an impassioned. She cut a really good promo with Byron Saxton.
She does.
Saying she was going to beat Stephanie Becerra. Stephanie Becerra comes out and security gets in between them. And they run Raquel off, and Stephanie starts talking to the mic. And I guess Raquel sideswiped the security because she just ran around them and just beat her. And she
around the security
and just beat her with the belt with her walking boot, which is hilarious.
Like she broke the belt.
Yes, she did. She said that. Yes, she said that on hilarious. I don't know if that means she won't win the title now, but I think she should win the title in the next
I would love
match.
to see her with the belt. Because then you're also further in Judgment Day storylines too, because Liv wants that belt back. She doesn't want to be tag team champion. She's just doing that right now.
Liv versus Becky for the belt. Night 1 or night 2. Main event. 100%. That is a main event match.
They want Liv to be the face or one of the main faces. It's very obvious.
That is a main event. That's a main event. That is a big enough match to where you have two of the biggest superstars, if not the biggest women superstars.
Yeah. What was
on the roster?
The opening match on night 2 in Philly was Drew versus
Priest. Was it Priest? Yeah.
Yes, because Drew won the belt. Yeah. CM Punk was on commentary. And then Seth, was it Seth that came out? No. Who came out and won? Who came out and cashed in?
No, it was Priest that cashed in. So who
Priest cashed in? It was Drew versus somebody.
It was Seth.
It was Drew versus Seth.
That's when Seth got hurt.
Drew won, and that's where we got the board at work, first board at work thing, and then Drew came down and killed him with the Money in the Bank briefcase. But that was the first match of night 2 at WrestleMania 40 because I was there in Philadelphia at Super Bowl champion Eagle Stadium. Not this year.
Not this year.
Not this year. Not this year. But
so
you could put the women on first. That's a great spot. But I would like to see that main event night 1. Becky and Liv. I would love to see that.
I think this year is the year that the men's Royal Rumble winner will main event night 2 and the women's Royal Rumble winner will main event night 1.
It should
because we don't have the bloodline to take up the
Right.
entire weekend.
And the
right?
women
So,
aren't main eventing anything next year at WrestleMania.
touche, touche, touche. But then we get to the main event of Monday Night Raw. Edge Styles versus Gunther. I don't know what everybody online saw. I don't know what you think you saw. Gunther's the best wrestler in the world. He never tapped. I don't
No,
know
I saw him
what.
trying to grab at AJ's side.
Yeah, he was like,
He
AJ,
didn't tap.
you got
No.
a little junk in your trunk. Let me
help you out.
yeah,
There was
yeah,
dust on it or something. Maybe there was dirt.
yeah.
He was but he was trying to grab to get a hold to roll him. Right? He didn't tap. Now Gunther
Yes,
didn't tap out.
no, he would never. He would never give up. He
No.
would never quit.
No.
Unlike the person
Unlike
that he
somebody
may
else.
give up and quit, like a little bitch.
I do think, like Matt had said earlier, that they're kind of giving him Randy's legend killer gimmick in a way without saying he's a legend killer.
They call him a career killer. That's
Career
what
killer is a good way to do it. But he's not going to be the one to retire AJ. Is he going to be the one to retire Brock?
I hope not.
I hope not either.
I'll be totally honest. That is not a match I want to see. If there is a human being who's going to retire Brock, his name is Obafemi.
I was just going to
right
say,
there.
He's going to Raw. He's going to Raw.
He's right there. That's the guy to retire Brock Lesnar. Like,
yeah, I'm down for that. I'm down to see that. Just a bunch of meat slapping, just everything.
He's right there. If Sami Zayn doesn't win the Royal Rumble and go to fight Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania, Obafemi wins the Royal Rumble, and Obafemi beats whoever is the. It won't be CM Punk. It won't be Drew McIntyre. It'll be somebody else. I feel like somebody else is going to be, for both brands, are going to be champion before WrestleMania. And I think Obafemi beats whoever that person is.
I like that.
But because we're pressed for time, I know you got to get ready for your game tonight.
Yeah.
I thought we had 2 good episodes. They weren't great episodes, but I thought they were solid.
Yeah.
Just a quick final thought. Or a quick question before you go.
Sure. Yeah.
Do you like the fact that they're going down to so few matches during these longer programs?
No, not at all. I hate it. I hate the fact that he's taking a PLE approach to the shows now, where you're getting 4, maybe 5 matches. SmackDown, you got 3 hours, you need more matches. I don't want as much backstage interaction. You can, as it is, the people that aren't watching through a VPN are getting less wrestling.
Yes.
You're getting at least a half an hour less wrestling watching it on regular TV, unfortunately.
Yeah, because I remember it was a few weeks ago where we were doing a show and it was like, oh, there were only 4 matches. And that was the first time I noticed how few matches, because it's still the same 2.5 hours. For SmackDown, it was 2 hours, so you can mask it. But now it's 3 hours and you're still only giving us 4 matches. I do understand we had the Cody Drew match, which took damn near an hour. But at the same time, like, you have to not fill it with filler matches, but give us more and not just a bunch of backstage segments telling us you want to be the world champion.
Yeah, we need more.
For sure. I as I was doing my notes, I was like, man, these are they're not short shows, but they're just shorter. They're putting on longer matches.
Yeah.
That's not always a good thing. Right?
No.
Rhea Bravo versus Javon Evans don't need to take 20 minutes. Right?
No, it doesn't.
That's not a good use of time.
Nope.
But a good use of time would be us getting out of here so you can get ready for your wrestling game. We'll catch you next week. Next week we'll be on Thursday night.
Thursday night
We'll make sure.
because of hockey.
Definitely hit the bell icon. That was something I'll be totally honest. Until this week, I forgot that the bell icon existed on YouTube
Oh,
because I would
yeah.
just hit subscribe, and that's why I didn't know that you went live yesterday until after y'all
Oh,
were not live anymore. And I was like, oh, I need to hit the bell icon so I could see
no.
every single time that they go live.
I try to post it. Dom actually pointed it out to me. Ace pointed it out to me to do it early in the day so that people get notified that you're going to go live later. And I started doing that thanks to him. Good looking out by him.
I need to get better at that. But I'm upset that I missed the show yesterday because I saw it and then it was like, oh, streamed 3 hours ago. I was like, well, shit.
You got all my Stranger Things thoughts yesterday.
Oh, well, then I'm glad I didn't watch it because I have not watched Stranger Things.
We
But
waited.
I did throw a like on there.
I love you. Thank you.
But speaking of liking, we're gonna get out of here and we'll catch y'all next week. Same bat time or different bat time, same bat channel because it's still YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.